Latisha Scott has finally broken her silence, and the truth behind the chaos involving Sheree Whitfield is more shocking than anyone could have imagined. The drama that has unfolded behind the scenes is not just messy, it is an elaborate game of manipulation, betrayal, and deception that has left fans completely stunned. For months, whispers have circulated about a hidden agenda, but now, the full story is coming to light. At the center of this whirlwind are three key players: Martell Holt, Latisha Scott, and Sheree Whitfield. At first glance, it seemed like just another high-profile romance filled with passion and controversy. Martell and Sheree's budding relationship appeared to be a classic love story, two successful individuals moving on after heartbreak, finding solace in each other's company. But what seemed like a simple love affair quickly unraveled into something much more sinister. And shockingly, Latisha was the mastermind behind it all. For those who have been following the story, it's no secret that Latisha and Martell have a history filled with tension and unresolved issues. Their past is riddled with accusations, public disputes, and deep-seated resentment. When Martell started seeing Sheree, it was assumed that Latisha, like any ex, would have mixed feelings about his new relationship. But what no one expected was that she would go to such extreme lengths to sabotage it. Martell has now come forward, exposing how Latisha strategically set up Sheree and manipulated events to ensure everything played out in her favor. This wasn't a case of an ex simply being bitter. This was a calculated plot where every move was orchestrated with precision. And the worst part? Sheree never saw it coming. Latisha's scheme began subtly, with small gestures and carefully placed words. She knew exactly how to manipulate the situation, making it seem like she was merely a concerned observer rather than the mastermind behind the chaos. She played on Sheree's vulnerabilities, planting seeds of doubt and creating situations where misunderstandings would arise. It wasn't long before tensions started to build between Martell and Sheree, and Latisha was there to fan the flames at every opportunity. But why would Latisha go to such great lengths to interfere in Martell's love life? The answer lies in power and control. Latisha has always been known for her strategic mind, and this situation was no different. She wanted to control the narrative, ensuring that she remained a central figure in Martell's life, while also proving a point to Sheree. It wasn't just about Martell moving on. It was about making sure that if he did, it would be on her terms. As the drama unfolded, Latisha's true intentions became clearer. Every argument, every public spectacle, and every moment of doubt between Martell and Sheree could be traced back to her involvement. She had created a web of deception so intricate that even those closest to the situation struggled to see the truth. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more twisted, the plot took an unexpected turn. Despite all her careful planning, Latisha's scheme backfired in a way she never anticipated. Instead of successfully breaking up Martell and Sheree while maintaining her own reputation, she found herself exposed. The very tactics she used to manipulate the situation became the reason she was caught. Martell, no longer willing to stay silent, decided to reveal everything, shedding light on the extent of Latisha's involvement. The fallout was immediate. Latisha, who had spent so much time orchestrating this drama, now found herself at the center of the storm. The people around her, once unaware of her manipulations, began to see her true colors. Friends and associates started to distance themselves, unwilling to be caught up in her schemes. And most importantly, Sheree, who had been an unsuspecting pawn in Latisha's game, finally saw the truth. For Sheree, the realization was devastating. She had believed that her relationship with Martell was genuine, that their connection was real, but now she had to come to terms with the fact that she had been manipulated from the very beginning. The emotional toll was immense, and the betrayal cut deep. But instead of crumbling under the weight of the deception, Sheree chose to take a stand. Sheree's response to the situation was nothing short of powerful. Instead of allowing herself to be seen as a victim, she took control of her narrative. She confronted Latisha, demanding answers and exposing the truth to those who had been fooled by the deception. Her strength and resilience turned the tables, making it clear that she was no longer willing to be played. As for Martell, his role in this drama cannot be overlooked. While he was undoubtedly a pawn in Latisha's game, questions remain about how much he truly knew. Was he completely oblivious to Latisha's manipulations, or was he complicit in some way? His decision to finally speak out suggests that he, too, was caught off guard by the extent of Latisha's scheming. But some believe that he may have turned a blind eye to certain red flags, allowing the situation to spiral out of control. Now, with the truth out in the open, the question remains: what happens next? Latisha's reputation has taken a serious hit, and rebuilding trust will not be easy. Sheree, now armed with the truth, has emerged stronger than ever, refusing to let this situation define her. And Martel? He finds himself at a crossroads, forced to reevaluate the relationships in his life and the role he played in this chaotic saga. One thing is for certain. The drama is far from over. This revelation has set off a chain reaction, and the consequences will continue to unfold in the coming weeks. The alliances that once seemed unbreakable have been shattered, and new dynamics are beginning to take shape. Everyone involved must now navigate the aftermath, facing the realities of their actions and the impact they have had on those around them. As this story continues to develop, one can't help but wonder, was this truly the end of Latisha's scheming, or is she already planning her next move? If history has shown us anything, it's that when it comes to manipulation and control, Latisha Scott is always 10 steps ahead. But this time the world is watching, and the truth has already been exposed. For those who have followed this drama from the beginning, the twists and turns have been nothing short of mind-blowing. And as more details emerge, one thing is clear: this is just the beginning of an even bigger storm. Stay tuned, because the drama is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be even more explosive than the last.